Hey guys, welcome back to Celebified. Danny Hoyt sitting down with Candice Patton, who plays Iris West on The Flash. Candice, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Before you landed this role, did you know much about Iris West?
No, I knew nothing. I didn't
So
know
you weren't a comic book girl.
Listen, I love comic stories. Like, I'm a huge Batman fan. I love Superman. I grew up watching like cartoons.
But you didn't like read the actual book.
But no, I'd never had access to a comic book. So that was the first time that I had actually gone into a comic book store.
Did you just like go and like, give me all of them?
I just kind of went in. I felt really out of place, and I was just like, "Hi guys, can you help me find some comic books?"
Wait, did you tell the guys at the store that you were gonna be?
I did, because they were like, "Well, what are you looking for?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm looking for Flash comic books specifically with Iris West in them." And they were like, "Well, that's weird." And I'm like, "Well, I'm doing the show. They're bringing Flash to TV."
Did they flip out, or what they do?
I don't think they believed me, because here's the other thing: Iris West is traditionally Caucasian, and that's how people know Iris West. And so they're looking at me like, "This girl's crazy."
She's either crazy.
She's crazy.
I would have see if I was working there, I would have taken a picture with you and been like, "Hey, just in case you're telling the truth."
You guys missed out, man. You missed out.
I want you to talk a little bit about your journey this season, because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of high moments and low moments and discoveries. Talk a little bit about how your character is going to handle this journey this season.
Yeah, what's great about Iris, I mean, when we meet her on the show this first season, she's in graduate school and she's studying journalism, and she's not really sure it's something that she's going to love to do. And the way that she makes journalism work for her is by becoming extremely interested in this streak, which we will know to be the Flash. And so she starts her own blog, and that's how she's passionate. She's more passionate about blogging, but you'll see her journey throughout the season. You know, everyone knows that Iris eventually starts working for Picture News, and her journey to that, possibly.
I asked you if I could say this. Your dad in real life is a retired FBI agent.
Yes.
And in the show, you play the daughter of someone in law enforcement. Do you think you took motivation from maybe memories you had in real life to play some of these situations?
Yeah, I don't know that I took memories specifically from my own personal life, but the relationship of having someone who is in law enforcement came very naturally to me in playing Iris against a Joe West. You know, he's very protective over his daughter. He didn't want her joining the force, which is something that she was interested in. You know, he's trying to get Barry Allen to keep this secret from her. He's just constantly trying to protect her, and that's something that's very, you know, that I grew up with. My dad was very overprotective, and his argument was, "Candice, I see the worst of things, things that you have no idea about, and so I can't willingly let you go into the world without, you know, feeling a little overprotective." So when those scenes come up for me and Jesse, they're easy to play.
Well, I guess, so I've seen this. Some fans are wondering why, if your dad is so protective, why not just sit you down and tell you that Barry is the streak, so that they can protect you from anybody that would hurt you?
Well, I think Joe knows that Iris is innately so curious that would just put her on the path of, like, you know, wanting to join Barry and hang out with the Flash all the time, you know? And so I just think he's doing everything possible to keep her out of harm's way. I think any dad would.
Yeah.
You know?
Just like your dad did in real life.
Yeah.
Similarly, fans wonder if you, the way you grew up with Barry, next door to each other, pseudo brothers and sisters, how do you not see this giant secret that someone who you grew up living next to, how do you not see that?
You guys, you gotta give Iris a break. I mean,
Is love is blind, maybe?
love is blind. Well, and also you have
Potential
to,
love,
and you
I
have to
guess.
think about the relationship. They are brother and sister, and that's how they grew up since they were children. So she sees him as her best friend and brother, and so, you know, they're in their mid-20s, and you would think if he had feelings, he would have expressed them by now. So I don't think it dawns on Iris that Barry feels this way about her. He's kept it kind of low key. I mean, you guys see it, but you know, Iris doesn't. She's just like, "Oh, Barry."
Candice Patton, congratulations on all your
Thank you so
success.
much.
Thank you for joining us here
Absolutely.
at Celebified. You guys can catch Candice on The Flash on the CW, or you can follow her on Instagram and Twitter. For Danny Hoyt and Celebified, we'll see you guys next time.